I can't believe my grandma is gone. But even though she is gone, I feel like she will be in with me forever. We used to have so much fun together. She would cook us steak and tell us what it was rare, but the word sounded like it was weird. I would say, "Grandma, it's rare." And she would say, "Weird." We would all laugh, and she would call Ziploc bags jibber bags. And she would always take the dogs out all the time and be in her sports bra yelling very loudly, calling for the dogs. She loved to watch her Korean soap operas, and I loved to listening to her laugh. I can hear her from my bedroom. Grandma loved to cook. We never had to worry about what was for dinner. She would always make sure we had our lunch ready in the morning. Even the morning she passed away, she made sure our lunches for the day. We never had to worry about anything. She would always do everything for us because she loved us so much. I miss her, but I will keep her in my heart forever.
Grandma told me not to cry when she passed. I miss her, but each day when I live as well as I can, it is a tribute to her and the happiness she wanted for me. Grandma was a very strong lady, and she wasn't perfect. She was brutally honest. She told you if you were too skinny or too fat. She would tell you if your outfit looked bad on you or if you looked too tired. Everything was better in Korea, not here where we had to live. She was strong, physically and mentally. She could lift 30 pounds with one hand. Sometimes she would rearrange everything in the garage all by herself. She was also strong mentally. If you got into an argument with her, she would always get her way. It took a lot of courage for her to move from South Korea to the United States all by herself when she was only 25 years old. She barely knew any English. She had no friends here and no money. She found work and soon became successful. I hope that one day I will be a fraction of what an amazing person she was. She conquered so much. I hope I can continue her legacy. She was an amazing soul. We miss you, Grandma.
This is hard for me. Hi, everyone. My name's Jennifer, for those that don't know me. I'm Angie's only daughter, only child. I'm also her favorite child. This is my husband, Bruce, and we've been married for almost 16 years now. My mom and I lived together almost my entire 45 years of life. So when I met Bruce and we decided to get married, it was a package deal. He won the lottery because not only did he get me, but he got a live-in mother-in-law. Who couldn't ask for anything better? He's a good man, I tell you. So my mom lived with us, and she raised our two daughters who were just up here, Kiana and Kira. She was actually mom number one. I was mom number two. So they missed her a lot. And she cooked, she cleaned, she ran the errands, she took the girls to school, after school activities. She loved that role. She really, really cherished it. That's what she had wanted her whole life. A month ago, if you would have asked me, what are you doing on December 17th, which is today, I would have said, oh, I'm taking my two daughters to the UTC Mall, to the ice skating rink, and we were going to invite all of their friends, and then afterwards we were going to go home and make Christmas cookies and decorate and have a gigantic girl sleepover. And if you have never had a gigantic girl sleepover, it sounds fun, but it's, I'll leave it at that. Never in a million years would I have imagined I would be standing here at a funeral for my mom. Sorry. I'm glad I didn't wear mascara. Okay, I got this. I got it. Okay, all right. I know she felt the same way. She did not expect to go. Stop crying. Okay. She was such a strong lady. Oh my gosh. I thought she would never die. Like, she would outlive her grandkids. She was so strong. She survived so much. When she was a baby, she was born during the Korean War. And, okay, sorry. She was born during the Korean War, and then she decided to move to the United States to make more money for her family back home so she could send them money. Because America, is the dream country where everyone wants to move. Even though she always said Korea was better. Always. So she survived that, and up until this year, she survived an appendectomy. And as soon as she got out of the hospital, she was working in the yard, even though they told her to rest for 2 weeks. And she was out there pulling weeds, and my gosh, that woman was just so strong. And she was always in the yard in her sports bra. I know Kira mentioned this too, but she was so fit. For 75 years old, my gosh, she used to wear this sports bra with her stomach showing and these short shorts. And she would brag because she could even wear Kira, who's 10 years old, she would put on her shorts and say, "Look, everyone, I'm wearing a 10-year-old shorts. I'm so fit."
Over the neighborhood.
All over the neighborhood. And oh, April, I know you're here, and April would probably see her in her short shorts and half shirt, but my gosh, she could rock it. She could do everything. Even the day before she passed away, she was putting up Christmas lights in our yard, because that's just how active she was. And the way she would put up Christmas lights, she would just throw them in the air. And wherever they land, we had so many Christmas lights. We probably had the most Christmas lights in the whole neighborhood, but they were messy. They were so messy, and I was so embarrassed. But I think we'll have to continue that tradition each year in her honor. When the paramedics found my mom the day she passed away, she had called me. I had just gotten to work, and she said, "I think I need to go to the hospital, my chest is hurting." And so when I got in the car to call her, she wasn't responding. And so I called 911 just in case, because I didn't think that she was gone. There was just no way. She was such a strong lady, and I was like, "Oh, she's fine. She's just taking a nap." But I decided to call 911 anyways, just in case. And they got there before I did. And they said they found her in her bed, and she was laying on her side with the pillow in between her legs, peacefully with the dogs around her, sleeping. And they thought she was sleeping. She was already gone by then, but they think it was a heart attack, but I think she went very peacefully. And when I saw her body, she looked so angelic, like she was just in a deep sleep. So, I need this. My mom always told me, up until just a month ago, "Don't you ever put me in a nursing home." She's like, "I will not go into a nursing home, and if you do, I will hate you for the rest of your life." And and I work for a nursing home. They're beautiful. It's nothing wrong with them. But I feel like she got her wish. She never stepped foot in a nursing home, and when she passed, and our memory of her is always going to be a very strong lady, beautiful, happy, and healthy. And that may be the way I want to go one day. We are so appreciative and grateful for everyone coming here today. I didn't realize so many people would come, and that really means so much to us. It's because of your love and support that has helped us really get through this difficult time. And for those that knew my mom and had the privilege of her cooking for them, they know how awesome her kimchi was, if you like kimchi. And she had just made a batch before she passed away. So I brought that here today, and feel free to have some kimchi and enjoy it one last time. And we thank you so much again for coming today and supporting us. And thank you to Sarasota Korean Church so much for doing this for us today. We're just so grateful, and it's what's getting us through this difficult time. Thank you. We love you so much, and thank you. Thank you.